Hey there, Lala here. I wanted to show you some plastic options for your face shields. I've done several videos with hat face shields and eyeglass face shields, every kind of eyeglasses imaginable, and I always use the same kind of plastic, and I had put a link in the original video to show you where I bought it. Well, I started getting messages from people saying that that person had run out of the plastic and was offering something half as thick and saying it would work better for face shields. So before I said, no, that's not going to be better, I thought I need to try other plastics that people are using before I can make other recommendations. And I just wanted to review them anyway, see if maybe there was something better. So I went and watched a whole bunch of other face shield videos and noted the plastics that they were using. Most of them were the kind that attached to a headband. I'm not going to wear a headband. I want something that doesn't touch my face, otherwise it'll drive me nuts. But I took note of what they used. A lot of them were things that you have around the house so you wouldn't know what mil they were. So I compared the thickness with these calipers, which gives me fractions of inches and millimeters, which is not the same as mil. Mil is not an abbreviation for millimeters, but with these measurements, I was able to convert them to mil so that way we could compare them to each other evenly, and they're all on my eyeglass shields so that we can compare how they work with that. You'll be able to just see what you think works best. I'm going to tell you what I think works best, and I will put that link in the description. I did make sure the one that I like best is readily available. I checked with the person to make sure they had a good stock and to make sure they had more coming in if I wanted to buy some more. I've done over 500 shields. I don't sell them. All I've done is give them away. I carry them with me and hand them out. I leave them in doctor's offices. I went to visit my brother in a nursing home. I left a stack there. I just give them away. I don't make any money off making these shields or telling you how to make the shields. But I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, especially if you find this video helpful or the other videos helpful. All right, let's go compare all of these and we'll see which one works out the best. We're going to start with the thinnest mil first. And I'm just going to refer to my notes to make sure I'm giving you the correct information. The thinnest we're working with is 3.5 mil. And that was these little sleeves that go in a binder, sleeve protector thing. And it happens to be the same thickness as these report covers, you know, that have the little plastic thing to slide over the end. Both of these are doubled. So this is one folded in half, and this obviously is doubled. So the 3.5 mil measurement is for one side. I do know some of the videos I watched, people were putting, you know, gluing this onto a headband or weaving a headband or something in and out of there and just wearing it like this. I guess in an absolute pinch, this would be fine, but as you can see, the visibility through this is really not good at all. And especially if you do wear glasses, this is not going to work for you. I mean, I would, if I had nothing else, I'd use this, but I would not go that way. And even when you cut it in half, actually this was a little bit clear, as you can see. But, so if you had to do one of these, I would go with this, the doubled up report cover. But let me show you when you cut them in half to make one single thickness so that you can see through it better. Let me show you how it worked. Actually, let me show you this first. This is the doubled up report cover on sunglasses. Like I said, if you had prescription glasses, I don't know that that would be clear enough for you. But if you were wearing safety glasses, sunglasses, or frames with the lens punched out, this would be fine. It's pretty flimsy, and it'll catch the wind and that kind of stuff, and it doesn't exactly stay in place, but it would work in a pinch. However, if you cut it in half so that you could put it on regular glasses, no. This does not work. It doesn't stay up. The only way I could see this working at all is if you were permanently gluing this onto something, which I don't know how helpful that is to have something that's not adjustable. And yeah, so for my eyeglass shield, this doesn't work at all. Yeah, I couldn't make this work. So not my recommendation for this. let's go with the next thickness. And that is these overhead transparency sheets. I don't even know if anybody uses overhead projectors anymore, but this is the kind of thing it was, and I know that you can still buy this. So I was actually pretty surprised that it worked. It was, let's see, the mil is 4 mil. So it actually went on the glasses and stays in place pretty good. But you hear that? It's not all that clear, but this would be a good option if that sound would drive me nuts. I'm trying to get something that's not going to drive me nuts. I don't want it to touch my face. I don't want it to make a bunch of racket. I don't want to know it's there. And this would drive me absolutely insane. Even the slightest bit of wind would make this a bunch of racket walking. So while it goes on the glasses and stays, it's freaking noisy. So no. All right. The next option was 8 mil. And this is binder cover, like what I was recommending before. If you went and had something bound, this is what they would probably have, 8 mil. And so we tried that. And it worked great. It stays in place. It does seem to scratch a little bit more. I mean, it folds up fine. It works great on these safety glasses. It worked great on regular glasses. Now, a little fine glasses, it's a little bit floppier, but it works. It doesn't make any noise. It does move around a little more. The wind might catch it a little bit more, but this is certainly a good option if you can't get what I recommended all along, the 10 mil. This is it. This is what I used from the beginning. This is what I'm going to keep using, and this is what I recommend. 10 mil binding cover, and I will have a link to where I bought this. I bought from several different places, and this last place I bought it from, let me show you something. So I buy whatever I can get the best deal on, because like I said, I'm not selling these things, I'm just giving them away. So if I need to buy 11 by 17 and cut them in half to get the best deal, I do. But usually 8.5 by 11 is the best price, and it's more readily available. But you can see this has like a little bit of a blue tinge to it. So this was, it was just considered clear, whereas this other stuff that I was using before, this True Bind, is considered crystal clear. So I thought that might make a difference, but when you get it down to one shield, I don't think you're going to see any difference. I don't even have a preference whether it's crystal clear or clear, because that blue tinge makes no difference at all to me. The only thing is that you can see it a little bit more. I've had people come ask me, does that have a polarizing, they think it's some expensive kind of plastic and that it's better protection from the sun or something, and who knows? I don't know if it is, but they function exactly the same. So both of these are my prescription glasses. These are just some sunglasses, cheapy dollar sunglasses that I pop the lenses out of, because sometimes I wear sometimes I wear contacts, and I'm not going to put glasses on top of that, and sometimes I don't even need glasses. But even if I don't need glasses, this is what I'm wearing. I'm not putting on a hat. I'm not sticking anything to my head. I'm not clamping anything on my skull. I just want this because I don't even notice it. And the really nice thing is that I've been using these same shields for 3.5, 4 months, and I haven't had to replace them. They haven't creased or scratched or anything. When I'm done wearing it, I wipe it down with a sanitizing cloth, or when I get home and I'm washing my hands, I slide this off, wash it with the same soap and water, dry it off, and put it right back on, and it's good for the next time. So I do leave them in my car, so sometimes I'm just, like I said, wiping them down with those sanitizing cloths. But this is what I use, this is what I can continue to use, and what I recommend. But you use whatever keeps you wearing a shield. We just want this craziness to stop. So please share this video, and let's get as many people as we possibly can wearing shields. I can't imagine that any thickness of fabric mask is as safe as a solid shield that covers from your forehead to below your chin. Also, the CDC does say that it should come to your ears, in front of your ears, and in a doctor's office, I've had them come out and lift my hair up to make sure that it was going far enough back. They had people come in where the shield only came to here, and they had to have them wear a face mask because it didn't come far enough back. But I'm not wearing anything else. Please give this a try even if you don't wear glasses. Please like and subscribe if you found this helpful. And go check out the other videos, the eyeglass shield and the hat shields.